Hi everyone, happy Monday. Miss Mora here. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone had a great weekend this weekend. I hope you're all staying well and healthy. I'm coming on today to read another chapter of our chapter book Frindle that we've been reading together. Now, if you haven't been listening and watching the videos for the chapters that we've been reading, that's okay. What I want you to do is scroll down on your page on Class Dojo. You can scroll down if you're on a phone or on a tablet or on a computer. You can scroll right down on your page and you can see all the other videos for all of the other chapters that we've read. We've read chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and the beginning of chapter 5 already. So if you scroll down on your page, you can see all of the other chapters that we've read already. So if you haven't been following along already, go ahead and do that so you can be caught up and read all the chapters that we've read already so far. So we're going to get started. Where we left off last time, we didn't get a chance to finish chapter 5. We had started chapter 5 and then the time ran out on the video. So I'm going to pick up where we left off on chapter 5 and we're going to finish reading chapter 5 today. We got about halfway through it. It was a longer chapter than a lot of the other chapters. So we're going to finish reading. Where we left off, Nick was just giving his report about dictionaries in Mrs. Granger's class. So Mrs. Granger had asked him to look up and do some research about dictionaries and where the words in dictionaries come from. And so he was giving his report about the words in dictionaries, an oral report. So he was standing up in front of the class, he was speaking in front of the class, and Mrs. Granger was just about to respond to him. So we're going to get started reading. Here we go. Mrs. Granger was beaming at him. Nick sank lower in his chair. This was worse than writing the report, worse than standing up to give it. He was being treated like a teacher's pet, and he had the feeling she was doing it on purpose. His reputation was in great danger, so he launched another question. He raised his hand, and he didn't even wait for Mrs. Granger to call on him. Yeah, but I still don't really get the idea of why words all mean different things. Like, who says that DOG means the thing that goes woof and wags its tail? Who says so? And Mrs. Granger took the bait. Who says dog means dog? You do, Nicholas. You and I and everyone in this class, and this school, and this town, and this state, and this country. We all agree. If we lived in France, we would all agree that the right word for the hairy four-legged creature was a different word, chien. It sounds like chien, but it means D-O-G. It means what D-O-G means to you and me. And in Germany, they say Hund, and so on, all around the globe. But if all of us in this room decided to call that creature something else, and if everyone else did too, then that's what it would be called. And one day it would be written in the dictionary that way. We decide what goes in that book. And she pointed to the giant dictionary, and she looked right at Nick. And she smiled again. Then Mrs. Granger went on. But of course, the dictionary was worked on by hundreds of very smart people for many years. So as far as we are concerned, that dictionary is the law. Laws can change, of course, but only if they need to. There may be new words that need to be made, but the ones in the book have been put there for good reasons. Mrs. Granger took a look at the clock. 8 minutes left. Now then, for today, you were to have done the exercises beginning on page 12 in your Words Alive book. Please get out your papers, Sarah. Will you read the first sentence, identify the mistake, and then tell us how you corrected it? Mrs. Granger jammed the whole day's work into the last 8 minutes. A blur of verbs and nouns and prepositions, and yes, there was another homework assignment. And Nick didn't try to sidetrack Mrs. G again. He had slowed her down a little, but had stopped her. No way. She was unstoppable, at least for today. There's a picture of who says dog means dog, and it shows dogs with different meanings. I'll show them up close. It says who says dog means dog. because we know that we would say the word dog in different languages. All right, we're going to stop there for today, and we will read chapter 6 next time, so I won't have time to read chapter 6 on this video. Each video can only be 8 minutes long. That's why on here on Class Dojo, so I have to shorten it to 8 minutes. So I will read chapter 6 in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it was a little bit shorter of reading, but I hope everyone's doing well. But I want you to think about what Nick might be thinking about. He's trying to stop Mrs. Granger. He just learned something about words. What might Nick be thinking of doing? All right, I'll see you next time when we read chapter 6.